Hello? Hello, everyone. How you doing today? Hello, Uma. Hello, Wrath. Hello, Nyx. Hello, Lilith. Hello, Gante. Cat. Hello. How's everybody doing? Ari, hello. How's everybody doing today? Gante, thank you for the resub. 25 months. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. How's everybody doing today? 25 years. It's been 25 years. The years fly by. Stinky Wee. How'd you sleep, Ari? You went to bed pretty early. Anyone win the lotto? How's everybody's lotto rolls looking? Okay. The VTuber will receive a head pet? Oh, hell yeah. If the shoe fits, it's probably your size, yes. Gante rolled a 1. Gante, you're number 1.
Blink, motherfucker!
Early? It was past midnight? No, it was early. It was early. Too early. Everyone in that chat will tell you it was too early. Sleep good? How you feeling, Moshi? Oh, man. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. I'm not like 100% yet. I'm still a little low energy, but I'm doing a lot better. I didn't stream all week because I was sick, for those who don't know. I had like a bad case of food poisoning, and the worst part is I don't even know what gave me food poisoning. None of my food was actually bad, so I don't know what actually did it. Like I'm not like Ari where I opened up like moldy food in my fridge and ate it. I didn't do that. I don't know what made me sick. I have no idea what made me sick. I'm not on the Ari diet of eating mold, alright guys? I knew it was coming. And she actively eats old food, okay? I didn't actively eat old food, okay? I didn't do that. That's not a thing that I did. Oh shit, Lilith, you won! Oh shit, let me update your stuff in that case. How many wins are you at? Apparently you're on your 4th win. Apparently. I don't know if that's true or not, because I might be missing some wins. Played 97 times. She's almost at her 2nd. Maybe. Art stream at this academy? I know, right? I wanted to do a shorter stream today because, well, not shorter, but like more relaxed. And I want to play any video games because I've been sick. So I wanted to chill today and just do art. Lilith, congratulations on your win! Woo! Woo! Yeah. You want to sit over here? There's a mushroom over there. You can avoid the mushroom. I forgot I had mushrooms on me. I was like, dude, I'm basically like rotting. I may as well put mushrooms on myself. Killing possessed cannibals wasn't relaxing. It was pretty good, honestly. I like that game. I tried the Mound beta with Gante. Game pretty fun. I like it. Pretty fun game. One more win for Dancing Bean. Yeah. Did anyone else win? Moldy Yui. Sorry, Ari. Perch me upon your head, Mosh? Oh, you want to go on the head? You want to like hang out with all the mushrooms? You want to hang out with all the mushrooms? Yeah. You hang out with all the mushrooms. There you go. There you go. But yeah, I've been sick. I've been very low energy, so I couldn't stream this week. I wanted to stream more days. I wanted to. So many beans now. Yeah, I updated it a little bit. I don't know if I missed anyone's beans, but I shoved everyone's beans in the corner. The beans, they grow. I'll be back at Crave Breakfast. Have a good breakfast, Nyx. Have good breakfast. Have good breakfast. Hope not too sick, Moshi. Hello, Grosvenor. Welcome in. I'm doing better now, Grosvenor. I was really, really fucking sick earlier this week. Oh my god. I too was gonna do a mini art stream this morning, but Alicorp foiled my plans. That's crazy, man. It wasn't until it made my ears bleed. Oh my god, dude. We can't even describe that glitch. Gante and I came across a glitch in the game, right? And when we were playing the Mount, the beta for it, where like, you know how audio is perfectly fine? And then like the audio just stopped and it was like, you know, just pure white noise, just going non-stop for like 10 minutes straight. And you can't hear shit. You just hear it's like, dear God, what is that? What the fuck caused that? It just glitched out, dude. It was bad. It was bad, man. 120% nom. That's crazy. The mold monster. Ari blessed one of your foods with mold. I think she did bless one of my foods with mold, and I don't know which one it was. Audio like that would drive me nuts. Oh, dude, it was terrible. It was terrible. Game was fun otherwise, though. At first, I thought she was going crazy because she was seeing people that weren't there. Yeah, so it's funny, right? Because the Mound is the kind of game where, like, you actively hallucinate and see things that your friends don't see, and you hear things that your friends don't hear. Like, that, it's the kind of game where, like, insanity is part of the game. So when I said I couldn't hear anything and that the audio was going crazy, Gante didn't realize it was a glitch. He thought it was just a normal part of the game. and then he got the glitch and he was like, oh. Ari seasoning your fruits mold spores? She did. Get molded, nerd? I can't believe you do that to me, Ari. That's crazy. Can't believe you do that to me. Yeah, the food poisoning was really bad. Okay, to give you an idea of how bad my food poisoning was, I actively blacked out. Like, I just blacked out. Like, I was like fine, and then I was not fine. I was not good. It was a rough week, man. It was a rough week. I'm still recovering. So like, I don't have like bad symptoms anymore, but I feel like tired. You know, I feel tired. So you know, my body is still trying to rehydrate itself and get nutrients. You blacked out? I blacked out, yeah. I just blacked out. It was bad. It was bad. Food poisoning like that is scary. What did you eat that had bad mold? That's the funny thing. I don't know. All the food I ate should have been good. Nothing was like expired. Nothing was technically bad. Everything was, it was either freshly made or freshly opened, or it was like, there was nothing that I ate that could have been it, unless like it was just, it got bad some other way along the supply chain kind of a thing. You know what I mean? Like, I made some really basic food and it got me really sick. Like it was rough, man. Get hospital? No, I'm better now. It's okay. I haven't blacked out in a few days now. It's fine. So it's fine. Did you eat canned food? If canned food made me sick, wouldn't I get like botulism? And wouldn't that kill me? I'm ready to get like botulism from bad canned food. I also bad food poisoning was from bad shrimp. I was in the bathroom for hours. Oh man. Food poisoning could be caused by the weather too. Oh, true. It could be. Weather has been kind of up and down here. But yeah, Mr. Shadow Power, welcome in. How you doing today? I am new here. Hello. Welcome in. Tainted ingredients? Maybe so. I played with other friends and he made a public lobby by accident. Someone joined mid-session and we jumped them because we thought it was an illusion. They didn't have a mic. That's so funny, dude. How was it with your other friends? I imagine the game would be a lot more chaotic and interesting with like a bunch of people. just because you wouldn't be able to keep track of everybody, right? Because I feel like, Gante, I feel like when you and I played the mound together, right, we could keep track of each other really well because we were just always side by side. But if you had like 4 people and everyone was running in random directions and stuff, like I imagine it'd be really hard to keep track of your friends and it might get really chaotic, right? Because then you wouldn't actually know what's going on, right? I'm the paranoid sort anyway, but double check with the medic because tainted ingredients can cause issues. Like long-term issues? Like unpermanently damaged issues? Is that what you mean? Ah, shit, dude. Just what I needed, more health issues. What are you doodling? I got some there's a viewer reward I need to make. So I'm gonna animate something real quick and then I'll do like an illustration piece. It's mostly stuff that was for chat and previous things that happened on stream. I haven't started drawing it, but I'll start drawing soon. I just want to talk to chat because I haven't spoken a while. Because I've been sick all week. Fill people in with what's going on. I'm from Southern Asia. Cold temperature once caused me a lot of food poisoning. Really? That's crazy. Have you worked on the cafe at all? Nope, I have not. I wanted to start it on Tuesday, but I got sick on Monday. That's how long I've been sick for. I got sick Monday evening, and I was like, guess I'm not streaming tomorrow. And then I just spent the rest of my week being like, oh, I'm dead. It was bad, man. I missed the subject of the convo. What are we talking about? We're kind of going back and forth between talking about my food poisoning and a game called The Mound. There's a beta out for The Mound. The game's not out yet, just like a closed beta. I played it with Gante a little bit the other day. It was a very interesting game. I kind of like it. Not permanent, more like I think digestion is now wrong. Yeah, I'm having that right now where my digestion does not digest anymore. and I'm like, man, I need nutrients. Every time I'm getting jumped to drop in the logbook, made it with literally 1 HP. I walked from the farthest part along since they recalled the cart. Oh god, man, that's crazy. They found and they abandoned me? Oh, that's so funny, dude. Why'd they abandon you? Why'd they run away? Well, she ate normal food and got sick enough to black out? Yes, that's exactly what happened. Are you better, though? I'm doing a bit better, yeah. I'm a little bit low energy because I'm a little bit, like, recovering still. Like, I'm still missing my nutrients and hydration, but I'm not as bad as I was before. I'm getting my energy back. Are you better? I think I'm better, yeah. I'm better. Like, if I wasn't able to stream all week, I'm able to stream now, right? So that's progress. It's progress. It's progress. I did a lot of workout which drained all my energy and cold temperature and was easily affected by that. Damn. I never considered temperature for like shelf foods and whatnot. That's a good point though. It's something to consider for sure. Temperature usually doesn't change too dramatically where I live. It's usually pretty like stable or changes gradually. But that is something to consider. The mound seems cool, not gonna lie. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like Lethal Company / Repo-ish, except you choose a loadout before you go, right? You choose a loadout before you go. You have like, you can have like swords, guns, crossbows, bows, right? But like the loadout doesn't give you everything, right? It's kind of like random on the loadout that you get, right? So it's kind of cool because you have like a random loadout. And you have to just make things work with the loadout that you have because you have like a little contract thing at the start. Hi, Satan. Welcome in. Warts, welcome in. How you doing today? Why bleh? It's cold and stormy over here. It's been a bit stormy and cold where I'm at too. He won again? Holy shit. How? Satan, are you hacking? Like, what? How? How the hell, bro? Oh, the devil goes back on the shoulder, guys. Somehow he just keeps winning the lotto, and I don't know how he does it. A man named Satan just keeps fucking doing it, dude. I'm telling you, he has it fixed. How, dude? It's crazy. You subscribed? Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. How does he keep winning, dude? Satan's too powerful. 11. You have 11 wins, Satan. You've got the most wins out of everyone. You're at 11 fucking wins, dude. 2 in a row. I'm inside your computer. Holy shit, dude. It's beta, you say? So free for now? It's closed beta. I was given a code by Gante. He had like extra. I don't know if he used all of his codes or not. It's an interesting game though, definitely. Congrats on feeling better. We're happy you're better enough to stream for us. Oh, thank you so much, Wrath. That's so kind of you. They thought I was dead and they couldn't hear me, but I could hear them. Oh, that's funny. They couldn't hear me until I was close and they heard I fucking hate you all. Oh, that's so funny, dude. Oh, that's so funny. Is random lotto chances based on name? No. Lotto is based on a text document with numbers, and it just randomly chooses a number in the text document. You should give me all your money because I said so. I don't have any money. I have no money. What do you mean money? I have no money. I don't know what you mean by money, dude. Guess you got a new gaming chair and RGB keyboard? Oh, nice, Quartz. Hell yeah. Why does some people's messages now showing in the chat box beside you? Wait, what does that mean? Oh, you mean like on my screen? Some messages are on Twitch, so you can't see them on YouTube. So the text box on screen shows both my YouTube and my Twitch messages, because I'm dual streaming. So it's on both, showing both messages. So yeah. Why do some people's messages not showing? Oh, they're not showing. I have no idea. I have no idea, actually. That's a good question, dude. Now it's showing. I don't know. It's tricky, right? It's tricky. I've had some issues with the text box. It's kind of random. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I can see them on screen. Dual streaming must be tiring. No, I like dual streaming. It's not too bad. Yoasobi, I love Yoasobi. Yoasobi, I don't know how to say the name, but I like them too. They're good. Sometimes there's a slight delay, but they usually show up. Yeah, sometimes there's a delay because, you know, when you're streaming, sometimes there's just latency issues. Sometimes there's just latency. Lotto chance is based on who's Moshi's favorite fog trap. That's not how that works. I can give you a key if you want. Oh shit. I mean, game is pretty fun. It's pretty buggy is the problem. The mountain's pretty buggy. What's on your head? The lotto winner. So on Twitch I have a redeem where people can play the lotto. Every once in a while you'll see it pop up on the text box. And on this stream, two people have won the lotto. So I make people, for their first win, I draw them. I draw them for their first win. So like this is a person in chat that I drew, right? This is a person in chat that I drew. So this is Lilith. This is Lilith in chat. And this is I am actually a Satan. That's his name. His name is I am actually a Satan. That's literally his name. So I drew him as Satan because his name is literally I am actually a Satan. So for people's first wins, for their first win, I draw them, and once I draw them, I pin them on myself somewhere when they win, as like a celebration thing for them. It's just a little thing that I like to do for chat. Call me Oliver, not Shadow. Okay, Oliver. I hope it's such a normal name, but I'm feeling good saying it. Can you draw anime characters too? I can draw anime characters. I made my model. I made my VTuber model. So I drew that. I also drew my backgrounds. I drew my beans. I drew everything that's an asset on my stream. I drew everything. But yeah, so when people win, I draw them and then I just pin them on myself, and that's why I have people on me. Satan on screen. Yeah. Moshi, when are you gonna take care of my dumpy? We're doing it today. We're drawing the animation for it today because you won so many times. I had a deep cavity drilled out on Wednesday without anesthesia. Oh god, how'd that go, dude? If it's not showing the widget you're using, considers them as not safe users. That's what happens from time to time. I don't know. I don't know either. I don't know what this. I'm using some like weird software for it. I don't know what I'm doing with it. Gotta play on Twitch to win the lotto. True. I want to do stuff with YouTube also. I was thinking about making some sort of like chat commands that like anybody could type on either YouTube or Twitch. That could do stuff, but I need time to think about that one for sure. What about Columbina from Genshin Impact? I quit Genshin Impact a long time ago, so I don't know Columbina. Oh, her design's nice. She looks nice. She looks very pretty. She's got a cute design. Would you play the Mountain with Wrath? It depends how I'm feeling later, but I would like to, yes. It would be fun. She's a moon goddess. Oh. Waffle weather? What does that mean? What would waffle weather do? Wait, what is that? What would that do? What kind of a command would that be? Just have it rain waffles when that happens? That'd be crazy. Raining waffles? That'd be crazy, dude. What about Father from Genshin Impact? AKA Arlishino. Oh yeah, Arlishino has a very nice fucking design. I really like her. She looks great. I quit the game before she came out, but I've seen her floating around. She looks great. But yeah, I should get started on the animation. There we go. Imagine it rain chibi waffles with his pudgy body. That'd be funny. So we got like my waffles dumpy, right? You know, we got the waffles dumpy. So
blink, motherfucker.
Since Satan won the lotto 10 times, he's my first 10 times winner because he wins too much. I said that whoever wins 10 times gets one of these, right? So we're gonna make awkward Satan dumpy now. What kind of commands do you want on YouTube or Twitch? See, that's the thing I've been thinking about. I would like to do stuff that's interactive with chat that I could like create animations for and whatnot. So it'd probably be something extremely convoluted when I do get around to it. It'll probably be something extremely convoluted. Like, without a doubt. Oh, is this on twos? Oh, it is on twos. Okay. Technically I don't need to sketch this because we already got this thing here, but I also don't really know what it's gonna look like. Thank you for the headpads. Wait, are headpads working? Or did you just turn them off by doing it twice? We're gonna be staring at Satan's cake today. Is this y'all's first time? It is. You guys are gonna be staring at Satan's cake today. I guess I should do a sketch first. I don't really understand how this is gonna work. Hold on. Like how would this functionally work? Like, is this the back of Satan's head over here? And then this is Satan's ass? I've never done a dumpy emote aside from the waffles one, and the waffles one's just a cube, right? So I'm like, I don't really know how to go about this with a non-cube ass. Because I did waffles and I did the chocolate milk carton, but I never did like a person with an actual ass. You made cats too? Yeah, but that was a chocolate milk carton. That was a chocolate milk carton, dude. It was also cubic. This is my first time doing a non-cubic thing. Ari with her burrito, dude. Well, I guess you got like the little hoofs, right? This is just a sketch. We'll make a good copy after. So you got like your little hoofs, I guess, right? Hoof, right? And then I guess for the head, you have like the horns coming over here. There you go, Moshi. You guys. Maybe I should be looking at a round person. You're right. Hold on. Should the head be turned? I like how Snorlax's head is a bit turned. Hold on. Do we have like the head here, like looking sideways? Do we make it cursed like that? And be like, is that how you do it? Is it red velvet cake? Oh, that's crazy. Bulu, welcome in. How you doing? Text-to-speech would be useful, but also with a fair cooldown, and a TTS saying from YouTube said this. I don't really know how to set up TTS, but I could think about it, yeah. I do like TTS and stuff as redeems on people's channels, typically. I just don't know how to do it personally myself. Looking back at it, it would be funny if it was, right? It'd be funny if it was like looking. He's got like that smile on his face too. I'll have to listen to while I'm making pancakes. I'm playing Pixels Space too. I saw Bulu's comment. Wait, really? Is that what Bulu said? Did you see my message? I did see your message. Sometimes I read the messages slow because I am trying to draw at the same time. Sometimes she gets into the zone and misses some stuff. I do sometimes miss some stuff, yeah. I will go back, yeah. If I do miss something though, I do apologize. I don't know how to do his horns. His horns are very intrusive. I don't know, dude. Something like this? Like this? I guess you wouldn't see his like arms at all, right? You would just be like, just his butt? Just his butt? I guess he has a tail too, because he's got like little devil tail. I don't know, dude. Cow and chicken Satan. I don't know what cow and chicken Satan looks like, dude. Wonderboy, I found my ship. Hell yeah, dude. Did you ever play Gothic? It got a remake. I have not played Gothic. What kind of a game is it? Tell me about Gothic. I sent a GIF, Moshi. Oh, did you? Let me see. Well, that's a far more detailed dumpy than what I'm doing. This Satan's got a fuzzy dumpy, right? He's got a fuzzy dumpy. You know, look at him on my shoulder right now. His entire bottom lower half is fuzzy, right? He's got like you know, like goat legs, you know. Would something like this would something like this work? I guess you could have like his arm up here, like his shoulder or something, right, to kind of indicate that he has an upper body of some kind. I don't know, dude. This is rough. This is I don't know, dude. You got me, man. You got me. We can just work with that, I guess. I don't know, man. This is cursed, yeah. All I'm hearing is Dumpy talk while I'm animating a Dumpy, man. Cow and Chicken was a weird show. It really was. It's a very hardcore RPG that's unforgiving and kind of realistic. It used to be a popular game back then. Would I like the game? Would I like the game? Is that a game I would like? I do like weird, difficult games. Hell yeah. If you're a masochist, that bad, huh? That crazy of a game. Nah, shit, dude. I feel like there's a better way I could be going about this. And I should probably, like, look at references for how people do their dumpies. But we're just gonna wing it. Fucking. Satan's watching you while he shakes his ass in your face. he's watching you, dude. Is this the most cursed thing I've ever made? No. I still think the chocolate milk shaking its dumpy ass is more cursed. To be honest. Lupin is a masochist? That's crazy. Does Lupin actively look to suffer? I feel like this could be. I feel like the horns are too small. I feel like the head could be bigger. Right? I feel like the head could be bigger, and that's my problem with the head. I feel like I made it too small. You know, like, this software hates it when you stretch things. Maybe I just redraw it, I don't know. I'll just redraw it. I'm fine with that. Hold on. I'll redraw it, it's fine. Hold on. Oh god. Oh god! Yeah. We'll try this again. Chocolate milk dumpy is juicy but cursed. It is cursed. It's funny though. It's funny though. Okay, so I think like you want the face to go here. The horn will have to be smaller. And then you have like his arm here or something. We'll figure it out. That's a real quote from The Mystery of Mamo? That's funny. That's crazy, dude. I feel like a lot of people at anime are called masochists. I feel like it's like a normal culture thing to just call people that. So much to the point that like in anime, they stopped using the word masochist and they just started saying M. And everybody knows what that means because they use the word so much. After Satan's done, I'll try to get started on the cafe picture. The one that started from the anniversary. I don't fully know what to do with the composition on that one, so it'll take some fiddling to get it right before I can actually make progress on it. I think it'll be a cute picture when it's done though. Back in my day, masochist was an insult or something you did in private. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? It became such a like normal term thing in anime. So I'm like, interesting. How did that happen? Low-key, I don't know about TTS too, but only bot I've seen use it is Streamlabs. Oh yeah, I don't use Streamlabs. The kind of TTS bots I think are really neat is when people have like AI that they can like bring up that can just like talk for them as well, like a little companion bot. But that looks even more difficult to set up, right? I don't know if I'd ever do one. I think TTS and stuff would be like very stream specific. Like depends on what you're trying to do for that stream, kind of a deal. I think for this we'll have like an under part that we draw in. So we got like his underbody, right? This will be like his his back. You know, like his back, right? Right? And this is like his shoulder going up top. We probably won't really see this part unless his like butt goes down. Listen, I'm cooking, all right? And then and then you have like the actual butt part, right? Hold up. Why do devil tails have a heart on them, by the way? You ever wonder that? I wonder that. Is this supposed to be like a spade? Why do devil tails look like that? I wonder. What's this about a cafe? What's the vision? On my anniversary stream, I had chat order. I think I still have the thing up actually. Let me click on it. Do I still have it? I do. I don't know if it's broken. It's not broken, right? I had chat order things, right? And then I kind of just shoved them in the corner after they ordered things. And they just have the things that they ordered, right? And the idea was to take the picture that was generated from this and make an illustration piece from it. That was the idea. That was the idea. Take this cat again. Thank you, Lawbringer. I appreciate it. Do I get in the pic? You want to order something? You want to order something? You want to order something? It's a previous thing. It is. You want to order something? Want to order something, Gante? You want to order something? You wanna give me a second. The chat's gonna be like, please no, because you know, last time I did this, it took me like 1 hour to get to one person's order. It took like an hour, dude. I think you know what I want to order. Okay, hold on. Gante shows up. Gante shows up. This is Gante. He shows up and he's like, he sits on the chair in front of me and he's like, Moshi, you know what I want to order. And I'm like, I got you, fam. I got you, fam. And then I scrummage in the back, desperately searching, because I know where the file is. Just give me a second. I'll find. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh God, where is it? Where do I keep them? Where do I keep them? Oh shit! I can't find it. Where is it? Oh shit! Oh, there it is. Unironically, would be faster if I just opened Google and I manually fucking lasso tooled a whole new item instead of looking for this. Wait, where is it? I can't find it. Where is it? Huh? Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. I was in the wrong place. And there it is. There it is. Oh man, such a long look for that. Gonna go. No, that's the wrong link. Shit. Me in the back, just freaking out while Gante's sitting there waiting for me, being like, Okay, there it is. Found it. Oh shit! That's a big glizzy, man. A big glizzy, man. I think Gante's like, thank you for the glizzy. It's just crushing him right now. Don't worry about it. He's like, thank you for the glizzy. And he then we could put you in the back a little bit somewhere. You know, I don't really know where to put you. You can just go in the corner with your glizzy, I guess. You know, hot dog, there you go. Shrink. I use the floor as a plate, yes. 100%. I still have glizzy trauma? Wait, why? What did I just come back to? Don't worry about it. And there I am, sniffing Bro Blades waffles through the glass. You are. Absolutely. I want a red velvet cake. Ari wants a red velvet cake. Am I doing orders now? Am I doing orders now? Oh man. I want to be in the bottom right, barely appearing to eyeline, stare at the viewer. So if I understand this correctly, Lilith, Ari, I'll get to you in a second. If I'm understanding this correctly, Lilith, what you're saying is you're not here to order food, you're here to stare at the food. Am I understanding this correctly? You know what? Sure. I'm looking at the snack menu. Lilith is watching. Lilith is watching the food, aka the viewers. The viewers. I no longer know where my text document for this is, so I guess I'll just write it in a random text document. I'll have to look for that later. I don't know where it is. Okay. So Lilith wants to peek at the viewer. There you go. There you go. I wasn't gonna do orders today, but you know what? Sure. Sure. You have a reference? That's funny, dude. But yeah, on my anniversary stream, basically we just did like this. I just talked with chat while their beans came in, and if they didn't have a bean, I invented beans for them. I didn't draw them like a design. I came up with a new chatter looking thing, and it was just to have fun with random little things. But I wanted to make an illustration out of like all the people who showed up, you know? Ari wants red velvet cake. That's crazy, dude. Red velvet cake. You know what? This picture will do. Why is that crazy? You're crazy. I am crazy, it's true. 100% true. Remember the isekai? Yeah. How are you and the viewers here? I'm doing pretty good. Alright. Let me just cut out this picture for Ari real quick, and then I'll take a look at my DMs. Hold on. Y'all in your last minute ordering of food. The cafe's closed. I already opened it for you guys. This is scuffed. Scuffed ass giant piece of cake. I guess it could just sit on my desktop until I remember the location for all this. Sure, put it on my desktop. There you go. Ari, here is your cake. Desktop cake. Yeah, that does not look like a PNG. Oh shit. Hold on, let me try that again. Hold on. Cake. PNG. Hold on. There we go, it's fixed. Oh man. There's your cake. There you go. Problem solved, you know? We'll also make Ari tiny. And give her cake. You go. And then she just like can sit over here and eat it or something. I don't know. you want to just sit over here? Yeah. 24/7 Moshi Cafe. That's crazy. You're a mold dancer? That's crazy. Calling Ari a mold dancer. You're not wrong though. You're not wrong there. Lore update for when my eyes are hungry. Want me to add a ref to that too? I mean, if you want to, by all means, go for it. Kaz, hello, welcome. How you doing today? Look, you think I was dead that day? Yeah. It was a pretty quiet day. I think everyone was kind of busy that day because it was Saturday. Plus TwitchCon was going on that day. Mika, alright. I've been terrible, honestly. Why terrible? What's this talk of mold and Ari? Ari famously had moldy food in her fridge, and she was like hungry, She was hungry, right? And she was like, I want to eat something, but that food is so old and moldy. But then she ate it anyways. It was old, moldy dumplings. It wasn't moldy. You knew it was old. She did it twice. Yes, she did it twice. Not once, but twice. Oliver, I hope you're able to feel better soon. I don't know what's going on with you, but things do get rough sometimes, and I hope that you'll be doing better soon for sure. It's tough. It's tough for sure. Things are hard sometimes. Hope that stream can help you relax a little bit, if nothing else. A mold washing machine and a mold fridge? Wait, wait. What's the lore on mold fridge and mold washing machine? Oh, I don't think I'm up to date on that lore. Hold on. Oh yeah, the legs are supposed to be also stationary. Hold up. The washing machine too, the previous tenant before this moved into my house left a fridge with mold. I think you just had a moldy fridge and you didn't want to tell chat about it, so you just said it was the previous tenant. Ari's just a mold bender. You know, like in like Avatar where people bend the elements? Ari bends mold. That's her element. Moldy. I bet those dumplings had a green shine to them. That's crazy. Sounds like a recipe for barf. Yeah. There's nothing worse than a moldy toilet. Oh god, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. I have full confidence I can get Satan's Dumpy done in within the next 30 minutes. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see how fast I can do this. I'll give a link after it's done, maybe? I don't know if anybody else wants a Satan shaking their ass, but I guess everybody can have it when I'm done. Ari was surrounded by mold, molded by it, and raised by it. Exactly. Exactly. You get it, you get it. Love you, Ari. We do love Ari here. Even though she's moldy, we love her. Okay. Fuzzy devil butt. How cursed does this look? Very cursed. Beautiful. Okay. Moshi, do I get a third pancake? Yes. Absolutely. You can never have enough pancake. Get more pancake. Tail goes down like this. Enjoy the pancake. Enjoy it from me because I can't eat pancakes because my stomach won't digest anything anymore. You have good pancake in my place. I live vicariously through you. There was black mold at the walls at my grandmother's old house. They painted over it and they didn't tell the buyers about it, so people do leave mold behind. Oh my god, dude. I think that's pretty common if you're talking about like people who are renting or selling, right? They're like, not my problem, right? Like there's a big problem with people being like, not my problem, and then they just like kind of like cover it up just to make it like easier to sell. That's definitely an issue without a doubt. I have full confidence this is going to look absolutely fantastic by the time it's done. I don't know what I'm doing, but I think it's going to work out. I think this is going to look good. Oh, what is this, dude? What is this? The landlord special painting over cracks, mold, and wall plugs. Oh god, dude. It's rough, man. It's rough out there. Life's rough out there, guys. The worst thing about painting over mold is that it just continues to grow under the paint and inside your walls. You know? And nobody will know how bad it actually is until it starts to resurface. Okay, this part probably needs to be somewhat the same because he's like just going like this, right? Yeah. Ari, do you have mold in the walls? Genuine? No bullying. You're totally bullying her at this point, let's be honest. She's not gonna answer that. Since there was mold in your appliances, they paint over it? It's possible, actually. Ari, it's possible if there was mold on the walls, they painted over it to hide it. I hope there isn't mold in your walls, because that'll make you very sick, right? Like having like mold that you have to like inhale every day without realizing is there. That'll make you really sick. It's a hazard to live in a place like that. Fail goes here. Because I drew a weird underlayer for this, it's kind of hard to like showcase how it's looking until it's done. But we only got 2 frames left, you know, only 2 frames left. We're going up now. How can you know? I don't think you would know. Mold gets too bad, the building usually gets condemned. Yeah, so it breaks the integrity of the structure. But the only way to really like even begin to guess you have mold is if you start to have symptoms of things that would cause mold. Mold is interesting because it can cause all kinds of symptoms, right? I think it can cause like physical symptoms. It can cause emotional symptoms, mental symptoms, right? So it's kind of like one of those things that like you might attribute to something else and you'll never actually know if you have it unless you like find like a sign of it in your house, right? It can wreck you pretty good. My understanding of it anyways is that it can wreck you pretty good, but I don't fully know as well. because I've never actually dealt with mold in my walls. I've just heard things about mold in walls and how dangerous it is. Butt goes up. Okay, last frame, then we color. Last frame. Goes to this side, so you'd want it to go up, which would kind of also overlap with this frame. So I guess we could kind of like do an in-betweeny sort of frame, perhaps. I'm getting so lazy with the fuzz at this point. I'm just making squiggly lines and be like, yeah, that's it, we're done. Look at that, wow. Let's hide the waffles. Wow, that looks terrible. That doesn't look right at all. I think the backside needs to move with it, no? No? Oh man, I don't know how to do this properly. I should have looked at a reference. If it turns out bad, I can figure it out off stream. I can figure it out off stream if it's too static. Wait, the tail is the tail's red. We colored the tail different. Shit. Hold up. I guess it doesn't help that the tail is like rapidly changing location every time as well, but it is what it is. Already downgraded from Moon Goddess to Mold Goddess. Mold. I mean, the cheese. Sorry, the moon's made of cheese. I said that backwards for a second. The cheese is made of moon. The moon is made of cheese, right? Right? Cheese moon, right? What is cheese but mold? Think about it. Think about it, guys. It's just part of the lore. We never realized it was part of the lore, but it's part of the lore. What is all? Why was this leaking? This? Is that why it's leaking? Why are you leaking? Oh, down here also. Are you good now? You are not good now. Singular pixels making my life difficult. Dude, he's too fuzzy in his ass. He's too fuzzy in his ass. I don't know if this is gonna look good. My confidence of it looking good has disappeared. It's evaporated. It destroys your lungs and brain? Yeah. Thank you for head bed sticks. The X looks like a pom-pom butthole. The X is there by default. That's just the center of the screen. I didn't add that. That's just the center of the screen. Oops. 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 God damn it. Let me just do that. There. Okay. And then we have like hoof, horns, beard. I guess he's missing his little wings, but he doesn't need those right now. Okay. Red skin. This is too red, but you know we'll workshop it. We'll workshop it. Something like this. And then he's got like yellow eyes. And okay. That's the wrong color. There we go. I guess I could have gone for his like actual color palette somewhere, but it is what it is. Okay. I didn't realize I had a line here. That's not supposed to be there. Okay. mean, it's not bad, not bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad. It's missing some dimension to his butt. Maybe it'll look good when it's small. I don't know, dude. Moonrock cheese sounds like a fantasy food. It does. Okay, let's export this and see what it looks like when it's tiny. Or maybe I could just zoom out. Guys, I don't think it's moving enough. It doesn't look right. Shit. I think it needs more movement and like clarity between where his ass is versus where his back is. Okay, hold on. Maybe I can fix this. Maybe I can fix this. Maybe I can't fix it. I don't know how to fix it. And then I just spend the rest of my stream being like, how do I fix this? Throw it back better. I think the thing is, it does look very static even with waffles. Like if I hide all this, even my waffles looks very static. But I think the mistake I made is that the legs probably do need to move a little bit. I think I made them static and I'm like, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, hold up. Hold up. I think there's two things I need to fix. One's the feet, one's the side here. Reference again. Let me see that reference. Let me zoom in. Enhance. It's going too fast. I can't tell what's happening. But it shows the side of the body. It shows the side of the body. Okay, hold up. What you want in that case is like a piece of his body showing this way, right? It's no longer going to be super clean, but that's fine. When the butt moves, it's going to expose a lot of the problems. Hold on. So I should have actually moved more pieces around than just the front, just the ass, you know? So like, so the feet, for example, the feet should go down a little bit here, right? The hoofs. Let's keep it more mobile, more fluid. I send the website that I think this is from. Okay, I'll figure it out. If I don't figure it out, then I'll look at the website. I think we get like a little bit of sit-in belly over here, and then you do this. I'm gonna just lower the opacity on that so I can see what I'm doing better. This will look like a visual eyesore while I figure this out, but I will figure it out. Okay. It goes boop. But what has to be stationary and repeated is up here. This has to be on every frame. I should have just made a whole new layer. God damn, dude. Boop. And a boop. And a boop. Okay, there you go. Lewis, hello, welcome in. Drive-by head pats and lucky lotto. Thank you for the head pats. Good luck on your lotto. I say as he loses his lotto. Okay. So the hoof goes down here now. I'm figuring it out, guys. I'm figuring it out. This hoof lowers a little bit. And at this point, if it goes this way, I think it should cover the body. This should go up here so it can close off. This should close off as well. This doesn't close off. Sorry for the weird shapes. It's just I'm going to paint bucket tool it at some point. And I want it to, like, paint bucket correctly. I guess I could also just manually color it in. This shouldn't be here. Okay. So you have the hoof, and then you got the fuzz here. And then that leg just fucking teleports back this way. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. That's just the way I animated it. And you know what? I'm going to follow my reference because my waffles looks pretty good when he's doing it. So we'll just live with that. And then put it here. I think we should copy a little bit of the first one, right? Not too much though. It's kind of hard to see it. So hoof, hoof, fuzz, fuzzy, 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 and then we just do the oh wait, this part goes here. Okay, this part just has to show more of his body. I think the problem is that we need to show some of his body moving around, like over here-ish. Satan stuffed the lotto ballot. Yeah, Satan keeps winning. I don't know how he does it. He's really good at it. He's doing it a lot lately. RNG's crazy. I don't know what to say. Some people never win. Some people keep winning every time they roll. It's wild stuff, really. This kind of makes Satan look fat, by the way. He kind of looks fat when I do this, because he looks like he has a belly. you got a little bit of a belly going on. Okay. We'll do the belly stuff first on the side. I feel like the belly should go out more, perhaps, you know, maybe a little bit. Satan's fat. Now, I think everyone who becomes a dumpy image just needs to become spherical. I don't know how I'm going to do future people, but I might look at reference for future people because I thought this would be more straightforward than it is. And I am surprised to learn it's not as straightforward as I thought it would be. There you go. Okay, Satan is my learning experiment, I suppose. Oh no, this isn't closed off. But now, okay, good. No, that's the wrong color. Oh, it's not. There we go. Okay, this time it should look slightly better. It won't look perfect. It'll look a bit cursed. But it should look better. Okay, he's missing his back shoulder, and there's a bit of a hole in him on the left side, but it's looking better, right? It's looking better. There's more movement now. There's more movement. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We just got to figure out what's missing. Which is the one that has a missing pixel? This one. This frame has a missing pixel. There we go. Okay. And then we just gotta fix the backside here. Like. Yeah, this is what I messed up. Can I just... Yeah, I can. Okay. I could just fill it in if it's missing somewhere. No, it's not missing anywhere anymore. I think we're good. I mean, it works, right? It's not the best. It's not the best. It's better. Have a good stream, Bosh. Thank you, Nix. Thank you for stopping by. You have a good lurk. I see something. The head goes down as well as it bobs. Shit. Shit, you're right. When I drew my waffles, he didn't need to move so much. He just worked. He just worked, you know? I could move the whole thing though, you're right. I could do that. I could just workshop it off stream a little bit, but I would spend too much time being confused about it on stream. I think the primary issue is the head probably doesn't matter if it's too mobile, though it probably would help with the movement if the head moved. Most of the issue, I think, is on like this side. So like, for example, the butt's currently going that way, right? So like technically speaking, right? Technically speaking, I feel like you should see more of his upper body, right? I wouldn't know what to do about his arm. You know, I wouldn't know about to do it. You know, if he has arms, you know, is his arms just like this? Should he have like little arms that are popping out? should he have like little arms? Is that part of the problem that he doesn't have little arms? Is that part of the problem? And then like, right? So because this is his waist, right? Because this is his waist, I think we just need more dimension. You think it looks fine? I think it needs dimension. I think the reason Waffles works is because he has some dimension to him. And I don't think Satan has that dimension to him because I just made it a round thing, you know? I don't know how to explain this, but he's missing some dimension. What the hell is that? Get rid of that. There you go. Oh, it's still there? Shit, it's on the other frames. Okay, so... I mean, he just looks... I feel like his ass is too big, but that's the whole point of this picture, or this emote, is to have a big ass. But I look at it and I'm like, it's too big. It's just a big fluff ball, dude. It's just a big fluff ball. There's nothing more to it. He's just a fluff ball. Okay, so like, for example, right? If I was to lower the opacity so we can see what's underneath, right? The thing about Waffles is that you can see the top of him. It's not just his butt, all right? You can see the top of him. You can see all the cube shapes going, right? Cube is actually pretty easy to do if you think about it, because cube kind of just, you know, it does all the shaping for you, right? whereas with this, you don't really see the shaping when it's just a circle. So it's kind of like, Let me ponder this for a second. Is there a way I could make this? One thing I could do is I could like give him more shoulder like this. Hold up. I could give him more shoulder. You know? That probably looks kind of weird though also. Shit. Too big to be contained in one emote? Exactly, dude. Exactly. But if I just take this and I just paste it here, this isn't gonna work. It's gonna look all messed up now. I think so. As an artist, right, I find it much easier to work with cubes than any other shape, right? Because cubes have a very distinct sort of like direction for things that make things appear a lot easier than it would if you had like no cube. You know, circles are hard. Circles are hard. Extra frames make a difference. It does, yeah. I mean, technically works, right? Technically. We could bob the head a little bit. Okay, where's the lowest point? We'll just bob it a little bit. I think the lowest point is like these 2 frames, because all the other frames kind of go up. So we could bob his head a little bit on this one. A little bit. It probably looks jank when you do. His ass is too big, dude. He's just a giant fuzzball of a butt. There's no detail. Hello, new to the channel. Hello, Toka. Welcome in. How are you doing today? We're animating Satan shaking his ass. The context would take too much time to explain. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize for your first experience in my channel being this. Well, welcome in. How you doing today? Guys, I think it's good, right? Right? This works. This works. Oh, no, I don't think it works. I think we need to show Marv his side here. Okay, so here's the plan, right? We show a little bit more of his body when it's like away from him. So then when he moves his butt, it creates an illusion like he has more of an upper body and he isn't just a fuzzy butt, right? Might have gushed a tiny bit in DM. I see. Okay, you got some cool eyes. I can do that. I can do that. Maybe trim it a bit. Wait, trim what? The butt? The fuzz butt? You know what? You know what? What if we just leave it like this? What if we just leave it like this? All right. When you zoom out, it kind of looks right. All right. Okay, at this point it's getting too small, but you know, when you zoom out, it looks correct, right? I think when you zoom out, it looks fine. Therefore, it's fine. All right. We could leave it like that. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Listen, it's fine. Render. We render as a GIF. Render. Let me find it. Where did it export to? I'll give it to you guys. Oh wow, incredible. Satan Dumpy. I should make a collection of dumpies in a folder somewhere, actually. Hold on. I guess this is technically fan art. I'll put it in my Bean Dancer folder, but I'll call it Dumpy. There you go. Dumpy. And then I'll send it to myself. Send it to myself. Which then enables me to send it to you guys through a link. Okay, if you guys ever wanted Satan shaking his ass as an emote, you now can do it. Oh, that was an experience. When the next person wins that slot to do an animation, I might look at reference a little bit just so I can not completely struggle with it. I think I learned a lot from the Satan one, but yeah, it's kind of cursed, a little bit cursed. Okay. Fucking Satan shaking his ass, unbelievable. All right, we'll start on the cafe illustration. We'll do proper artwork now. Proper artwork. Where did I save everything though? Cafe, the moment we've all been waiting for. Cafe probably won't get too much progress done today because I have to figure out the logistics of it still because there's a lot of characters and I don't know how to lay them out yet. So we'll just be figuring out layout for now. And I don't know how far through it I'll get. It'll go pretty fast after I figure out the layout, but the layout will undeniably be the hardest part. Oh, this is where I put everything. I found it. Okay. I should probably screenshot, like... Nah, we won't screenshot it. We don't need it right now. I'll put everything in here. Okay. So I don't really know what to do with the layout is the problem. Do you like the angle joke I'm going for, Moshi? I do. I can definitely put you like doing a peeky peek at people. I just have to figure out where to put you after I figure out the layout. Cause I gotta draw the whole ass cafe still, right? So like I don't know what angle to go for, right? Because you could have like the bar counter here with Moshi here, right? And then you just have like a thing, and then you have like the tables on the side, and people are at their tables doing their thing. I don't know if I'll make you guys look like your actual characters, yeah. We were supposed to have a breakdancing Godzilla, tiny Godzilla somewhere as well, right? So like we could do like an angle like that where it's like forward. I think Kat was bullying me also behind the counter. And then you have like the window that Grosvenor is also. I guess Gante wouldn't be. Gante would be like. Gante could eat off the floor also, now that I think about it. Grosvenor would be like in the window, right? Like, you know, you could just do something similar to what was on stream. And like maybe have like another place here for like another table here and just shove people here, maybe sitting in front of the counter if there's space, kind of a deal, right? Like you could have like a layout like that. You could do like a side layout where there's like the window and then you have like the counter here and Moshi's sitting here. And then you have like the tables and like the back areas here. Maybe there's like a couch or something. And there's like tables here, and then you have the open floor. So then the window would be here instead, right? And then you put people here. People on the floor can go here, and then maybe someone sitting on the couch. So like this would allow for more. This would probably look more cluttered, but it might look good. Whereas this would probably open it up more for like random people sitting around because it'd have more space, right? So I'm trying to figure out the logistics. Might I suggest Pokemon Center Angle Portrait? Do you have an example of what you mean by that? Because the Pokemon Center is very, like, I'm thinking of like an old school thing when you say that. I'm thinking of old Pokemon where it's like a top-down view. Like a pixel game. You know, like a pixel game. And I'm like, no, not pixel game. I don't know what you mean by that. You can send me an example of what you mean. I feel like this might be more like cluttered and lively almost, because, you know, you'd have people like poking around here and there. Then this opens up stuff, but this doesn't look as lively. It looks more like it has more opportunity for people. I think this is if you have like a lot of people. How much people do I have? How much people do we gotta fit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then with the new additions, hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 people total. Well, 14 if you include myself. So 14 people. Technically, you could put 14 people here. Hi, Satan. Your dumpy's done if you click the link above. It's kind of cursed. I struggled with it, I'm gonna be honest. I struggled with it a little bit. You know what? We could put it on stream. Hold on. Brain processing. Loading brain. Loading, processing, yeah. There you go. It's very fuzzy, right? Like your butt's very fuzzy. I don't know what to say about it. It's just very fuzzy. He's got a very fuzzy ass. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. It's also very hairy. Yeah. Yeah. You see, it's because you've got the fuzzy legs. So your butt's technically fuzzy, right? You know what I'm saying? Add the X for his butthole? That'd be so cursed, man. That'd be so cursed. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. It'd be cursed. Oh. Everything minimized. It'd be too cursed, though. It'd be too cursed. Not the X? It's crazy, dude. But yeah, you're our first winner to get the dumpy. I don't know how you win so much. It's very magical that you do. I'm kind of leaning towards this one so far. I just gotta see if I could fit in 13 people. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think you could fit 13 people here, actually. Yeah, you could easily fit 13 people. I'm kind of leaning towards this one. It looks better than this one. This one looks more like it's too zoomed out and kind of at a weird angle, right? I don't think I'll do something like this. Lilith sent. Okay, wait, hold up. Oh. I probably wouldn't do the bird's eye view one. But the other one you sent me would be like, I don't even know where the counter is. Is it in the back over there? You got like the counter, and then you have like big space. And then you have like is that a couch right here? You got like a couch with like a little table here. And then you'd have like the window over here if it was the cafe. And you'd have tables here. The Moshi would stand over here. And the cat would be bullying me here. These people would be here, here. And then you might have people on the floor. I think this one could also technically work. Enough space for everyone. So there's only 13 people, so it's not too many people that I need to accommodate for. I do like the perspective of the other one that you sent, though. Kind of similar to the perspective that I have there, but it's more wide. It's more like a wide lens. Grosvenor would be in the window. Yeah, I like this. I like this idea that you sent me. This one's good. This was good. It does stretch it out nicely. I suddenly become very small, but I'm okay with that. Tiny Godzilla, breakdancing. Couch here. I don't know what to do about this. Maybe we could just yoink the corner couch idea. I don't know. Clouds, welcome in. How you doing today? I don't know how this would work for a square. You want like a no, it's not a square, sorry, a rectangle, like composition. Maybe something like that, but then this would have like blank spaces if you did it like that, right? Because the wall technically stops here. I also don't really know how to draw a cafe, if I'm being honest. We could just have like a random made-up table here or something. The cafe idea that I'm like floating around is kind of the one that I just made in that one app. Just because I don't really fully know how to do a cafe. So technically, if we were to crop it better, you could crop it like this. And you could also have like maybe like a stool here. Maybe someone's chilling here. Someone could be chilling here also. This bit, I'll figure this out. I don't know what to do with that bit over here. Something needs to be in this corner though, you know what I mean? Nice booty shaking, Satan, thank you. I struggled with it. If you want a Satan animated thing, the link is above. I'm dropping before I go out. Where are you heading out to? I guess we'd have like a table, like a circular table. Yeah, I think we could make this work then. So perspective's kind of like this. Everything's more cluttered in that one. We could do this. We could do this. Let me figure out where everyone will be placed. Okay, so if it's something like this, roughly. I feel like I need more of a fucking, hold on. I think it does need more of a roof. Like the ceiling. I think we need a little bit of ceiling. It looks a little bit weird with no ceiling. So a little bit of ceiling. Okay. Well, let me figure out where to place people and where everybody sits. I can send a different thing for fitting the vibe. You can if you want. I may or may not do it. We'll see. Here's the Mosh. Cat would be somewhere roughly around here. Grosvenor's in the window. He's next to Broblade. Because Broblade Broblade could either sit here or here. Maybe here. He could be like hanging out with Grosvenor next to the window. So technically Broblade could just be like right here with his like food and drink. Emiko, we could either put on my head or we could put him on the counter. He's literally just a bucket. We could make him a person, mind you. We could just be like bucket person, or we could make him a bucket, just a bucket, nothing else. If it's, you know, Emiko could just be here. He ordered some moldy ice cream. He'll just be eating his moldy ice cream over here. So that would be Emiko. Add some beams for the ceiling. Could. I'm gonna see if I could fit everyone first, because beams, if I add beams, they might get in the way of, like, they might block stuff. I don't want to block anything. A tip bucket, that'd be cute. He ordered ice cream though, so he can't fully be a tip bucket. A tip bucket would be adorable though. Alright, Satan has a cat somewhere. I have no idea where I'd put Satan. I'll put all the people who are interacting first somewhere. We could have like Wrath at a table over here, maybe. Give her the anime protagonist spot. She's got her milk, her perfect milk. Perfect milk. Alright, we could put Wrath. Wrath would be much bigger than this. Wrath would be like big and buff and tall. Muscles. Yeah, we'll figure out what you look like later. We'll figure it out later. Who else? Sino has Sonic the Hedgehog. Lewis has a card. We need Tiny Godzilla breakdancing somewhere around here. That's the Andrew Santana guy who dropped by during the stream. He doesn't have a appearance, but he said he wanted to be a tiny Godzilla, and I will make him a tiny Godzilla break dancing in the middle of the floor. We might put him in a different spot depending on where it feels best, you know, like maybe here feels better, you know. We'll figure it out. He's kind of the fill the loose space kind of thing, you know. I don't know if Gante literally wants to sit on the floor with his glizzies, but he could do that too, right? He could literally be like, I'm on the floor with my giant hot dog, right? Giant hot dog. Muscles. Wrath, you're the most buff person here. It's always gonna be muscles. Muscles. Gante must like floor food. Absolutely, he likes floor food. I would believe it. I'm gonna literally give you a giant glizzy, Gante. I hope you enjoy giant glizzy. Broblade could be sitting at the table with Sino, maybe. Sino has his like his popsicle thing, right? Y'all could be chilling there. That's floor seasoning. Hell yeah, yeah, dude. Wrath's muscles must be from all the milk. Wrath, is that how you build your muscles? Is it from the milk? Does milk help you build your muscles? I could do like Ari over here. Actually, where should I put Ari? Wrath, who do you want to sit next to? We need to place Vidya, Lewis, Lawbringer, and Ari. Who should Wrath sit with? Who do you want to sit with, Wrath? Who would you sit next to at a table here? Who would be your chillin' partner here? I drank 1 liter of milk since birth. Even if I'm lactose intolerant, that's the key, man. Being lactose intolerant is the key. It means it goes to your muscles instead. Can I have the pretty Ari? You can have Ari. She's eating her cake while you drink your milk. Alright. I should probably mark people as they finish. Hold up. So Broblade's done. Cat's figured out. Wrath, Sino. We need to figure out Lewis, Vidya, Emiko's done, Gante's done, Lilith. Lilith we haven't figured out yet, actually. We'll put Lilith somewhere last, depending on how the composition turns out, because she's a very composition-based piece, you know? She might be up here, she might be down here, we'll figure her out. I have a screenshot of what I did with people. I remember someone was like Sino I could easily put on the roof because he's crazy. You know, he's crazy like that. He would enjoy being on the roof. I did not screenshot it. Okay. Sino I could easily put like on the roof, you know? Worst case scenario. Like he doesn't have to be sitting at the table like a normal person. He could easily just be like up here. he would do that, you know. He'd be like, I'm on the roof. I think I actually literally did that during the stream, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check. Yeah, he's at the top. Oh yeah, Vidya wanted to be on a shelf. I forgot about that. It's a good thing I double checked, dude. Vidya could just have his donut up on the shelf up here. I don't know if you want to be on this shelf. Cat's kind of in the way for that shelf, so we could put you on this shelf instead. We could have Vidya up on the shelf. He's just eating a big ass donut that's literally sprinkles. This is Vidya. This Vidya up here. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Here you go. So Vidya's up here on this shelf. He's up on this shelf. Ghostfishy, welcome in. How you doing today? Hello. Top Hat, how you doing today? I don't know how high up to put Vidya, but like he could go on the top or he could go like in his shelf here. I haven't decided yet. He'll go somewhere. He'll go somewhere, but he has a big donut. Let's put a V on his face. He's just a happy little dragon with his donut. Happy little dragon. This will be Sino. He's upside down. We could put Lawbringer here. Next to Broblade. Because Sino's on the ceiling. Grosvenor's here. We might rearrange the layout a little bit. Okay, so we figured out Vidya, Lawbringer. We need to put Satan and Lewis somewhere. Lewis could be here with his card, being like, what, with a cat. Petting a cat. A kitty cat. And I think that accounts for everyone. In which case, we don't actually need all the space down here. Meaning we could just have Lilith here, being like... Okay. What kind of scene is this? Okay. So, for my anniversary... I made a cafe scene. This cafe scene here. And I sat behind my counter and I asked chat if they wanted anything. And I moved people around and stuff and gave them the things that they ordered. It wasn't anything special. It was just me being like, hi chat, let's talk while I just take an hour to lasso out items so you can have stuff. So I'd add their bean in and do stuff. For people who didn't have like a face, I actually made up what chatters would look like. You know, VTubers have like what chatters look like. This is what I came up with. This is what my faceless chatters now look like canonically. Not necessarily in that color. I told him to pick a color and he chose red. Mochi, I don't know if it's a mochi or a bean bun, but it's something. It was the best anniversary. That's funny. That's crazy. Ari could have sushi, so she got red velvet cake instead. She asked for red velvet cake. She could have had sushi. She could have had anything. So I just did a little thing like that, and I decided to make a little illustration. I want to do an illustration of all the people and the shenanigans. So, like, for example, Kat ordered a ton of, she ordered like 4 chocolate milks. So she'll have like 4 chocolate milks on her. Maybe even 5 chocolate milks, I don't know. And she has whipped cream, and she kind of just poured it on me. So I'm like, there, I'm being whipped creamed. So I'll have like whipped cream on my nose or something, I don't know. Because she's whipped creaming random things. Because that's what she wanted to do. Right? That one table in the corner turned out to be completely unnecessary. Oh, whoops. We can erase this. Merge this. And we can make things a little bit bigger. There you go. So it would be something like this. Ghost Fishy, I know you didn't order anything, but I could just add you retroactively. Floating above Gante, judging him for his giant glizzy. There you go. There you go. There you go. Fish. Would you like a bubble tea on your head? I feel like you'd order a bubble tea. There you go. I feel like you'd order. You were. I know you weren't there at the anniversary, but neither was Gante and Ari. I was showing chat what it was earlier, and Ari and Gante just randomly ordered stuff, so I added them. So you know what? We could just add a Ghost Fishy. Why not? There you go. If you were to drink the bubble tea, how would you hold it? Unless, hold up. Idea. Hold up. Fish goes up here. Floats a little bit higher. We put the bubble tea on Gante's head. And she drinks from that. There we go. And then you have a fin up here. Ghost Fishy, what kind of boba? Brown sugar is arguably the best. That's what Grosvenor says from YouTube, Ghost Fishy. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I think she likes matcha. If I'm not mistaken, she's a matcha lover. I've never personally tried brown sugar boba before. I perhaps should try that sometime. Okay, so I think we've accounted for everyone, right? Yeah, we have. Sweet milk matcha isn't bad at all. Yeah, it's good. I like it too. Okay, so it's funny because I feel like people were pretty normal with their orders during the stream. I don't remember what he ordered. What did he order? He ordered root beer float. I guess he could be breakdancing with his root beer float. There you go. Moshi bubble tea review story time. Oh, dude, I'm so easy to please. I like everything. I would just be like, this bubble tea is good. And then I drink the next one and be like, this bubble tea is good. And then I drink the next one and be like, this bubble tea is good. I'd be the worst reviewer for bubble tea, dude. I just like too many things. Bubble tea, yes. Yes, this is bubble tea, good. Bubble tea, good. This would be the corner of the... We could put like the Mopsy and Cola Cat machine here. I'll just draw in a little reminder for it. Then we have the back here. You have the ordering board here. Videos there. There was a TV up here. I'll probably make it look very much based on the software that I made the app in. Or sorry, the app that I made the cafe in to begin with. I'll probably make it very much based on that appearance. Okay. Lewis, we won't really see his face too much because he's gonna maybe have a side view. He's just looking down here at his card. Grosner will have his hands up because he's pressing against the window. His hat will be like up against the window too, like this. All right. Okay, I think I like this. I think I like where this is going. This will be a comfy picture. It'll be a comfy picture. We could probably make the people by the window a bit bigger though. Yeah, we'll figure it out as we get there. Should Sino just be defying gravity? Like he's just sitting here normally? Yeah, I'll just have him sitting here normally. Be like a side view. You know, just be looking at his Sonic pop. Conte, this doesn't look like a hot dog. It kind of looks like you just have a big banana. You look like you just have a big banana in your lap. It's just kind of funny. I don't know why Satan is so tiny. But, I guess we could leave Satan tiny. It's kind of funny. Tiny Godzilla, Emika. Yeah, I like this setup. I like this setup. Window starts about here. Gante stole DK's banana. It almost looks like that, dude. It's so big too. Should we have like the hot dog go a little bit outside of the bun? Like the bun isn't big enough for the hot dog? Just a little bit, you know? I think it's because it's not round enough at the edges, you know? It got kind of sharp near the edges, which made it look more like a banana. Okay. Question now is, do I paint this? Or do I try to do line art for it and draw everybody out in proper before I do anything else? I guess if I draw everybody out proper, it'll be less likely to look weird. But if I just paint it, it'll be faster. I could just paint it. Everybody here is a little bit too close to the ground. We'll go up a bit higher because they have legs. Leg. There. Maybe we won't have like super high back chairs, just so people's like characters aren't too covered by them. You know, we'll just have like really simple chairs. Wrath will look like she's in a fucking baby chair. The chair is so tiny. The smallest chair. Ari is canonically very small, by the way. She should not be as tall as Wrath. Ari is canonically the tiniest. It doesn't get smaller than Ari. You want tiny elf? That's Ari. Tiny elf. Smallest elf. Okay, we got this, feet. That goes there. I think I could work with this though. Comically small chair. It's funny because it's the same size as everyone else's chairs. You're just really tall and buff, so it looks like a baby chair on you. It's kind of funny. Okay. Godzilla's tail should be like in a spin rotation. Probably not super long because he's tiny. Tiny lad. Wrath just has the chair from Suzume. Wait, which chair is that? Let me see. Oh, that's a cute ass chair, dude. That's an adorable ass chair. I could see Wrath sitting in that chair. For the uninitiated. Wrath confirmed or denied. You want to sit in that chair? Good chair, right? Good chair. It's so cute. You know what? We'll give it to you. Why not? Tiny little yellow chair just for you. It's adorable, dude. That's a cute chair. Yeah. That's adorable, dude. Let me make it yellow so we don't forget about it. All right. I guess we gotta figure out all the colors. I can figure out people last. People will be easy. Garage window in the window. So I'll leave him in the window's color for now. I think the cafe is very brown. Brown, warm orange colors, kind of. We have like a little joke in the corner with a Coca Cat and Mopsy for me and Cat. Listen, it's not my cafe alone. It's also Cat's cafe. I feel sleepy, not gonna lie. Maybe you should take a nap. Let's take a nap if sleepy. Is it like super late in the day for you, or is it super early in the morning? I guess it's more like noontime if you're on the other side of the world, but yeah. Noon versus later at night. Got little chairs for everyone. I don't know if this is the brown color I want to go for, but I might just do this. We'll see, we'll see. I don't know what to do for the couch color either, the counter color, because I don't know how much of it should be like. Let me open my reference sheet. It's 11 p.m. Damn, dude. We're on we've got like opposite time zones. It's pretty late. If you need to sleep, by all means, Even if it's Saturday night, you know, if you need to sleep, make sure you take care of yourself. That's the most important thing. Taking care of yourself. I've been absorbed by the window? That's funny. The couch, I don't know what to do with it yet. We'll think about it. It could be a pink color. It could also be like an orange color. I don't know how out of place an orange couch would look though. The spot here in general feels like there's too much empty space. I might be able to move Wrath closer in, right? And then just clip off some of the side, maybe? Or maybe make it like a bigger picture. You know, like... Because there's no reason for Wrath to be that far away from Ari. The perspective will change dramatically as I work on the image. I'll just focus on the background for now instead of thinking about the characters, because the characters aren't really worked on yet. I could add plants and stuff too in like the windowsill maybe? Magenta for the couch? Magenta might work good. Let's see. It's actually for a personal reason. I take care of myself, but I have to sleep a little late to normalize my sleep schedule. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Some people do have different kinds of schedules like that. Like some people just they have to have a night owl schedule, which is totally understandable as well. Yeah. As long as it's yeah, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, it's all good. Should the counter be the same color? We can make the counter a little bit darker. A little bit darker. Probably needs to be a bit more desaturated, but we'll get there. I used to work at night, so I get that. Yeah. Some people could like only work at night. For a variety of reasons. Like they have to do a night shift. Some people also just have what's the right word? Like, you know, you have like a circadian rhythm. Some people have like normal circadian rhythms where it's like, I'm awake when the sun is up. I'm asleep when the sun is down. But then some people are the opposite, where they're tired when the sun is up, and then they're like awake when the sun is down. Because their like circadian rhythm is just literally backwards and there's nothing they can do about it. My TV is orange. That's funny. I didn't realize that when I made it. And then I guess we got some like boards in the middle. You know, for the ordering menu stuff. Backgrounds are so much work. I might put something fun on the TV. I don't know what I'll put on the TV yet, but we'll put something fun on it. I might not keep the TV orange. It's orange. It's orange in my thing, and I'm like, I don't know about that. We might just do a different color for the TV. We'll see. We'll see what we do with the TV. I sleep at midnights rather than nights because that's when my mind usually feels calm. That's fair. If it's like it just feels better that way, I think that's totally valid for sure. That's life, right? Just do whatever feels good. All right, floor, walls. What shall we do? I did this a little bit weird, so I can't like. Wait, maybe I can? Hold on. Okay, I can. Walls might be pink. I don't know yet. We'll figure this out. I'm just going by my reference right now. The game that I made this in doesn't really let you have a lot of good color options. The colors, some things color weird, so I just chose like random colors for certain things. But pinkish colors are also Cat's colors. And the cafe is based on the cocoa waffles cafe concept that Cat made up for the Discord. So I do kind of like to include Cat in that for sure. Floor could just be oh, it's a little bit colorful, ain't it? A little bit colorful. A little bit. I guess you wouldn't want to make the ceiling the same color, huh? I don't know, something like this? Something like this? It looks kind of messy, but you know, I kind of like the general feel of it. We'll probably tweak it as we go. That's the nice thing about painting; you can just kind of change things as you go on the fly. Put waffles being silly on the TV. Ah, shit! I could put waffles up there. You're right. We could put waffles on the TV. I'll make a note. I'll draw them correctly later. That's a cute idea, though. We can put waffles on the TV. When will you stream? Tomorrow, by the way. I won't be streaming tomorrow. Sundays are break days for me. I stream usually 3 times a week. This week I only streamed today, though, because I was sick all week. I'm doing a little bit better. But my next stream's probably going to be on Tuesday. I usually stream at the exact same hours all the time, though. So the hours you caught me online today is the same hours I'll be live on Tuesday. I usually stream on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I spend my other days working on my YouTube channel, typically. Tuesdays are usually guaranteed. I usually do art on Tuesdays. So I'll probably have another art stream on Tuesday. And then on Friday, Saturday, I'll probably be finishing off Trails in the Sky, because I'm getting pretty close to the end. I'll probably play some Trails on Friday, Saturday next week. Oh, Ghostfishy, thank you so much. Thank you for the sub, very kind of you. Sick, probably because of the food poisoning? Yeah, I was sick because of food poisoning. All week. It was rough, man. It was rough. I don't want to get too detailed about it, but, you know, it was rough. I could not remain conscious. Levels of bad. It was rough. Food poisoning's rough, man. It was very unexpected, right? But sometimes that just happens, right? Like, even if you do everything right, sometimes, you know, you could just accidentally buy a product that somebody left on a counter before putting it back in the fridge, and that time alone would be enough to give you food poisoning, you know? Like, you never know. So I don't fully know what made me sick, but I'm good. I'm doing better now for sure. My stomach's also not as strong as it used to be. Like when you're younger, I feel like your stomach is stronger. As you get older, your stomach gets a little bit more fragile, you know? The tables are all the wrong perspective. It's kind of funny. The perspective on the tables is... they're just like blob circles, you know what I mean? They're just blob circles that are like vaguely in the shape of like an oval. The couch might need some reworking. We'll figure that part out. I think you have like the armrest here. You'd have like the back part of the couch here. One time I almost drank sour milk. I noticed residue collecting on the inside and dumped it. Oh man, that's rough. My stomach always hated me when I wasn't getting car sick. I've had IBS. IBS sounds really rough to deal with, dude. I do get easily car sick also myself, so I understand that one too. If I'm in a car, I cannot stop looking out of the window. The moment I look away from the window, it's over for me. I have to look out a window at all times when I'm in a vehicle, because the vehicle will absolutely destroy me otherwise. Alright, let's do some preliminary lighting. Black, probably not the color we're looking for. Hold on. We can go with yellow or we can go with red. Maybe red? Yellow might have been the better call. I'll go with yellow instead. Wait, we can just do this with that. Window. Window very bright. Bright window. Very bright window. I'm usually car sick too. Oh no. That's really unfortunate, right? Endless, hello? How are you doing today? How's it going? How you feeling now, Moshi? Hopefully better? I'm doing a little bit better, yeah. I'm not like sick anymore, I don't have symptoms anymore, but like I don't have energy back fully yet, you know? Energy's still coming back. Was it similar to Ari when she left her food in the fridge for 1 week? I don't know how sick Ari got from that, but I don't want to be compared to Ari. She's the mold queen. Why would I want to be compared to her? She's the mold queen, guys. I don't want to be compared to Ari. Moshi's stomach's made of paper mache. Mixed with thoughts and prayers at this point, yeah. It's funny because I used to have a very strong stomach. Like, I would never get sick from anything. It's not true anymore. But it used to be true. It used to be. Actually, we won't worry about characters yet. I think for lighting we want something like this. We might have some lights up here on the ceiling. You know, like this. You know what I'm saying? You know? Maybe like this too? Across the machines? But then the machine itself would be lit on the inside, right? Because you got like the... Nah, we'll leave it like this. We'll worry about the inside lighting later. This should go down like that. This whole area right here would be no shadows. We could add shadows later. And I guess you'd also have like, let me just grab the color real quick. You'd also have like, I guess like the window bits here that would go across, but I won't worry about that until the window's actually designed better. Maybe? Or maybe we could just do that. No. I get car sick. I have to sit all the way in the back. Does sitting in the back help car sickness? I've always just suffered when I get car sick. I didn't realize sitting in the back would help. I feel like I just got car sick no matter where I go. I just realized that this is supposed to be like a little welcome screen. We should color that correctly. Alright. So generally speaking, that would be the cafe, right? Making the cafe look better will take some time, and it'll also take some time to do all the characters. But that's a rough idea, right? It's not looking bad so far, right? Not looking bad so far. Literally just scribbles. Chat just nods their head. Yes, looks perfect. Literal scribbles, man. It depends. If you're on a bus, they say you should be in the front. Really? Is that okay? I didn't know that. Also, tight to wait for the end result. The end result will look good. I promise you that much. I have confidence in my ability to render at the end. Now, I can't promise that the perspective and the anatomy will look good, but I can promise you that the coloring will look good and the rendering will look good by the end of it. I can promise you that. We'll have some shelves here. Stuff on the inside. I don't know what yet. We'll figure it out. I think that was like a laptop or something. Okay, so the problem with the lights on here is that the perspective would be more like this. Wouldn't be so flat. All right. Now the question is, do I want to keep going for a little bit longer, or do I want to take a break and go try to attempt to eat food? I do need to re-nutrient myself and hope that my body will digest my food that I eat. Go eat food. Please take care of yourself. Okay, I can go eat food. It's been a bit of a shorter stream today. Next week when I'm feeling better, I'll do more longer streams. I would like to do longer. That was supposed to be this week. I was like, I'll do longer stream this week. It'll be fun. And then he's got sick, and I was like, nah, never mind. So hopefully that'll be next week. Next week will be my longer streams. It'll be nice to finish Trails and make some headway into this illustration piece. I think this piece, the worst part about this piece is going to be the background itself. Once the background itself is done, it'll be very fun to work on, getting through all the characters. I guess the wall should have something. It's kind of blending with the chair, and I don't think you'll really see it. I want to do like floor tiles with like gray in between it, you know, like, but like there's no floor tiles yet because we're not at that stage yet. My brain's just like, I want to do the rendering. I want to render things. I don't want to do the processing and planning. This part we won't even see because Lilith is in the way. And Lilith, I am going to make your face absolutely ridiculous in this corner. It'll just be your eyes staring. Alright. I'm pretty sure I didn't forget anybody. I'm pretty sure this is a good layout. I'm pretty sure. Alright. I'm going to go try to eat food and relax a little and hope my stomach cooperates with me as I digest my food, you know? Thank you everybody for hanging out with me today. I had a wonderful time chatting with y'all. I really enjoy chatting with y'all. You guys make stream really fun. I love streaming. Love chatting with y'all and doing stuff with y'all. Good time. It's a good time. On Tuesday, I'll be back, and on Tuesday, we will continue the picture. I don't know if I'll work on it any off stream. I might not, just because there's a bunch of other things I need to work on also. So I'm probably gonna get preoccupied by those. So we'll just pick up where we left off next time I stream. You make stream really fun. What do you mean? You're the best part of stream? Oh, thank you, Rat. That's very kind of you. Eating food seems dangerous. It is. Thanks for stream. Thank you. Thank you all for showing up. See Moshi feel better? Ah, thank you. Have any soup or broth? I do not, but I'll make it work. I have some plain rice and stuff. So I'll do some stuff with some plain rice. Alright. Rice is nice. It is. Nice to hear your brain on these scribbles. Yeah, I don't know if it's like if people are actually interested in the process, but it's fun to say it out loud just in case people want to like hear what I'm thinking as I'm making stuff. It's fun making stuff though. I love painting. I don't paint very often, but I love digital painting. It's very relaxing for me. I might need to make this canvas bigger though, because this is 100%, and some people are really small. So we might need to go like further beyond, like. It's loading. There we go. There we go. Now that's a better 100%. There we go. You know, because like this wasn't good enough for 100%. You know, we need to make it bigger. I love paint, especially water painting. I never watched people water paint before. Painting is nice though. I think traditional painting has a thing to it that's can't really be replicated by digital. So digital and traditional painting do feel a little bit different. But yeah, I agree. Painting in all forms is very nice. I'll raid into Lewis. He's doing some art. I don't know if he's ending soon or not. Hopefully he's not. You all know Lewis. He stops by chat all the time. He's doing some art right now. Doing Billy, Starlight Billy from GGG. So we'll move right into Lewis. Everybody, y'all take care. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. And I'll be back on Tuesday. I'll see you for now. I'll see you guys. Bye-bye. 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 I'm too lazy to come up with a raid message. You can come up with the raid message yourself. I'm sorry.